Hi there. In this lesson, we'll be discussing the client sales funnel and acquisition. How does prospecting fit into your client acquisition strategy? Well, we'll be talking about the sales funnel. So, this is the sales funnel, which is the buying process that companies lead customers through when purchasing products. When people make purchases, they go through this basic process. At the top of the funnel, this is the awareness phase. This is where customers know they have a problem, but they don't necessarily know how to define it. They're learning how to define their problem. In the middle of the funnel, this is the consideration phase. The customer has awareness of their problem, and they're considering different alternatives and solutions. And then at the bottom of the funnel, this is the decision phase. Based upon some research, they have some options for solutions, and depending on which elements are important to them, they're making comparisons. Last, they make that purchase, or whatever the conversion is. Now, we're trying to nurture customers through this process. So let's go through the sales funnel with a dental office as an example. At the top is the awareness phase. This is where they're learning how to define their problem. So a dental office might be wondering, well, how can I acquire more patients? In the middle of the funnel, they have an awareness of their problem and an awareness of different solutions. They now realize driving more traffic to their website will help them acquire more patients. So they're looking at different solutions, including different services that can help drive traffic to their website. Now, that might include SEO, PPC, website redesign, etc. And at the bottom of the funnel, this is the decision phase. This is where perhaps they're examining proposals or looking at different product pages on marketing companies' websites, and they're comparing solutions before they make that purchase or sign that contract. Now, at the top of the funnel, customers usually don't use industry language. They use very little technical language, and a lot of times they're asking questions. For example, with a dental office, they're asking, how can I acquire more patients? They're not asking, how can I improve my rankings, or how can I improve my SEO, or how can I get more backlinks? They're simply asking, how can I acquire more patients, using very little technical language and asking a very basic question. By the time they get to the middle of the funnel, they understand their pain points and their options for solutions a little bit better, so they're making some comparisons. So at this point now, they know that driving traffic to their website will help them acquire more patients, so they're looking for different services. Maybe at this point they are using the words SEO or PPC, etc. A lot of times when referrals come to you looking for SEO services, they land here at the middle of the funnel because they already understand their pain points. They already know how to define their problem. They're looking for specific solutions. And at the bottom of the funnel, this is the decision phase. This is where your clients are ready to sign. They're examining proposals. They're comparing maybe one marketing agency's services to another, maybe comparing price. And looking at proposals. They're ready to sign. A lot of times the bottom of the funnel is where the competition really gets high. This is where most agencies want to be, is having the opportunity to present proposals. And then they make that purchase. So when we think about where prospecting fits, these two phases, the top and the middle of the funnel, are a great fit with prospecting. At the top, the client has questions and they're wondering how they can get more patients. In the middle of the funnel, they know that they want to drive more traffic and maybe rank higher in Google, but they don't know how and they don't know why. These two stages, the top of the funnel and the middle of the funnel, are great for listening to your client speak about his or her company, the history of their company, the pain points that they've had that they can bring up and discuss. These are great stages for the prospect to be able to ask questions. These two phases can help you build a relationship with the prospect and establish trust. Now, once you capture them at the top or in the middle, it's important to nurture the lead through the sales funnel. Nurture really being the operative word. You'll always want to consider where they are in the sales funnel when you first come into contact contact, whether you're cold emailing them, warm calling them, or maybe they're reaching out to you via a referral. You want to consider the sales funnel. It's important to communicate to them based on where they are in the sales funnel. Talk to them at their level, listen, and establish trust. Not using an appropriate approach based on their sales funnel can lead to some consequences, which we'll talk about in the next lesson. Thank you.